The cosmos has taken a breath. After spiraling through an era known as the inner cycle, all motion stops. The universe remains suspended in a state of high tension because it currently lacks a center. This figure on the glowing throne spent 30 cycles as a traveler and healer of worlds. Now the outward journey is over. She faces a different requirement: total inward alignment. Guided by a cosmic presence, she approaches the throne within. She doesn't seize this power through combat or conquest. She accepts it simply by taking her seat and acknowledging the authority she already carries. A universe without a center cannot be stabilized by external effort. It requires an individual willing to act as the anchor through a process of rigorous self-recognition. As she sits, a series of spiritual alignments manifest. The crown of awareness sharpens perception, the voice of the center settles, and the flame of choice ignites. This geometry illustrates the core rule. Command is an act of coherence. When chaotic elements are brought into alignment, the universe responds without force. Every past cycle, memory, and breath merges, creating a single point of focus, the crown of integration. True power is only accessible once the individual has gathered every fragmented part of their history into a single coherent identity. As the sovereign ignites the flame of ascendance, her silhouette unfolds. Her physical form translates into a structure of radiant, living architecture known as the form of light. This transformation doesn't lead to an escape from the physical world. Instead, the journey requires a deliberate turn back toward the origin realm, a process called the sovereign's descent. She carries her newly forged radiance downward. This light is intended to interact with the landscape she left behind, initiating a widespread awakening. Grounding this light into the physical world ensures that the clarity found during ascendance is utilized to illuminate the reality of the realm. The physical world reacts to her descent immediately. Rather than reacting with fear, the terrain naturally aligns with her presence, recognizing the light she brings. Mountains adjust their slopes, and rivers shift their courses. The realm is physically constructing a living throne for the sovereign to stand within. At the center of this movement, she speaks. The entire world resonates with her voice, producing a single unified tone as she says, "I am here." A sovereign does not demand loyalty. They emanate a truth that is so undeniable the environment reorganizes itself to support that truth. This marks the beginning of the radiant return. Because the environment has awakened, the sovereign and the world now rise together along a spiraling pathway of light. They reach the summit of radiance, a plateau of pure coherence that serves as the highest point of her journey. Standing here represents the final convergence of her essence, her history, and the future she is becoming. Elevation is a collective process. It involves raising the surrounding world to match your own level of clarity. At the summit, the vast horizon of the universe folds inward. This line of light descends from the heavens to form a celestial crown. Known as the coronation of radiance, this event is the universe's final recognition of her state of being. Sovereignty is the state of a being who has reconciled every version of their past into a single center. When inward coherence is achieved and origins are remembered, the universe reorganizes itself to reflect that light.